We're 4 games in. What is the pecking order in the NFC? Green Bay got smacked today, and Jordan Love was awful. And now he's 0-2, and it's looking like maybe. Talk about bad contracts. Jordan Love, not so great. So in the NFC, we got the number 1 seed is Minnesota. They're 4-0. They're plus 57 in overall net points. I think they're clearly the best team in the conference. They beat the Niners. You can't say the Niners are better than Minnesota, although if these 2 teams were to play here next week, maybe the Niners win. Maybe not. Minnesota, the best team in the NFC. After them, who is the second best team in the NFC? I don't think it's Seattle, although they're 3-0. They struggled with the Patriots. I don't think it's Tampa, although they're 3-1. Could be Washington, they're 3-1 also. But are Tampa and Washington definitely better than the Niners? No. Tampa and Washington are both 3-1 with an overall net point differential of plus 19. The Niners are 2-2 with an overall point differential of plus 21. I mean, are the Saints better than the Niners? Are the Eagles better than the Niners? Are the Lions? Maybe the Lions are better than the Niners. Maybe they play tomorrow. Yes. So we'll see. To me, right now, the NFC looks like Minnesota, the Niners, Detroit, and then we'll freaking see who else. Maybe Tampa. Maybe Green Bay. They were better with Malik Willis. And then in the AFC, you got Kansas City is depleted. They lost Rashee Rice. They're 4-0. And so, yeah, they're still the best team in the league, and they have time to make a trade. You're not going to knock them down just because of injuries, but they're looking as vulnerable as they've ever been. Bills are getting destroyed right now by the Ravens, so that's another team that's probably not going to be undefeated at the end of the night. Houston's 3-1, but with an overall net point differential of negative 15. Steelers are 3-1. They have no offense. Jets are 2-2. The Niners destroyed them. All of a sudden, despite the Niners being like really spotty and not nearly as dominant as last year, like, well, are they the best team in the league though? No, Minnesota is. But can Minnesota keep it up? Like, it's Sam Darnold. I don't know. It's an interesting spot we got right now. The Niners they're going through some things. But so is the rest of the league. The Chiefs are going through big things too. Being 2-2 isn't the end of the world. And if the Vikings keep it going, they'll be the number 1 seed. But that's what's tough about it, though. The Vikings are good. And the Vikings get the number 1 seed and no one knocks them off. And the Niners have to go back to Minnesota. Like, they legitimately haven't won there since 1992. And that doesn't really matter. What matters is that they've played there twice in the last 2 years with the same team and scored 17 each time and lost. And we've seen that this offense really, really struggles against Brian Flores. So good news, not a lot of teams better than the Niners. Bad news, the Vikings have the number 1 seed right now, 2 games ahead of them, plus they beat them head-to-head. So that's the problem. Are the Niners, do they have to go back to Minnesota in the playoffs? But we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Way ahead of ourselves. So far, so good. They just won a game. They're back. Kilo T-Dub said, could Greenlaw's absence be affecting Travarius Ward the way CMC's absence is affecting Ayuk? Because Ward seems non-existent on defense. Did he get beat today a lot? I mean, Jacoby did nothing. Jacoby threw that one long pass that beat Lenore on the back shoulder, and he had the one deep throw that I forgot who he beat. But other than that, there was nothing. Whoa! Almost knocked that over. Thank you, Kilo T-Dub.